The Secretary TNN, the Secretary Advisor, the Organization, the youth leader, and all other members of the new Nigerian team, let me on your behalf welcome Dayo and our brand new youth leader of the All Progressive Congress and members of your team. You're most welcome to the Unity House. In Unity House, there's no tribe, no religion. We speak one Nigeria. In Unity House, we speak about the making of a new Nigeria. And we don't talk about tribe, nor religion. So you're welcome to the Unity House of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let me first congratulate you for your recent election and congratulate the entire APC, nationwide, internationally, for our successful outing. When many people have doubted that anything good can come out of that convention, I want to salute you. But to you, I must say, to whom much is given, much is expected. Being called a youth leader of a great party like APC carries enormous responsibilities. And that I want you to understand. Because our whole nation today, and the challenge of our nation today is on how to make best use of the greatest asset of God to mankind, the youths. And unfortunately, we have not been able to make the best out of the use of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And this is where you have a lot of work to do. The youth remains the pivot upon which the wheels of every affairs of every nation must rotate. And youth must be given opportunity and kept busy. For as long as they are busy, society is fine. For as long as the youth are not busy, then society is in trouble for it. The recent Kaduna happenings of bombing of the train, and only yesterday, a whole 10 soldiers were killed, and many killings, and the society doesn't seem to be safe anymore, is because the youth have channeled their energy in the wrong way. And if by tomorrow, some of the people who are arrested, I assure you they will be between the age of 35 to 15 years old. You can never see a 70-year-old man committing robbery. Now that we see a 60-year-old man, but you can always see youths. That's to tell you that to get it right in this country, the youths must be given the rightful opportunity if this nation will move forward. That's why for us in New Nigeria, our entire objective, our entire manifesto, our programs is centered on youths. And our economic program is anchored on youth and technology. Get the youth right, get the nation right. It's the way to go. And there's no two ways about it. So for you to have emerged as a youth leader, I think you have enormous responsibility. One, education, awareness is very key. And that is the only way we can be talking about the new Nigeria. I think the youth of Nigeria have been very, very patient with the entire nation. And I think the situation has pushed them to the walls. What we are seeing is a reaction of people who have been deprived of basic amenities of life, who have been deprived of opportunity to work. But again, that is to say that the youth must also realize that they will have a country before they can have a work. And if we destroy Nigeria, then there will be no work for anybody. And so youth must also be educated and to make a rethink. That while we are waiting the new Nigeria to come, they should also rise up and embrace peace wherever it can be found. So on that note, I want to welcome you. But you had mentioned about Southeast and APC. Let me prophesy that the political sun that will usher in the new Nigeria will rise from the East. And when this sun rises, and it must rise, then there will be a different songs, different narratives, and this nation will attain its height, and it will be the admiration of the rest of the world. It will come to pass. That's why when I listened to Bakari mention that the Igbos were cursed in the course of preaching, I think that was an overstatement and an unwarranted preaching. And I must state here categorically that the Igbos are not cursed. They are not cursed, and they will never be cursed. If anything, they are wonderful Nigerians, beautiful Nigerians, peace-loving Nigerians who are found in every nook and cranny of this country. Probably you might say that they are not, they don't play the politics the way it's played in Nigeria. They might not be good politicians, but definitely they are not cursed. And the relationship between the Igbos and the North has been more cordial than anything else. They have enjoyed wonderful relationship. If not for the abridgment of the first democratic dispensation, all this issue of zoning wouldn't have been counting now. If Shagari had finished successfully, an Igbo man was supposed to be the president at that time. So I want us to realize that Igbos are a great asset in this nation. They're not a problem. But that is not to say that their style of politics is not actually the best, because the Igbos must learn to reach out to other ethnic groups and let them understand them, because they are highly misunderstood. They are highly misunderstood. If you come to Nigeria and ask a question, who is the peace-loving Nigerian? I'll tell you it's an Igbo man. It's only an Igbo man you'll find in every nook and cranny of this country, honestly speaking. But you can count the few number of the Hausas or the Yorubas or other tribes staying in Igbo land or staying in northern Nigeria. But if you go to Lagos, I'm sure the voting power of Lagos State, Igbos contribute to 30 to 40% of it. And they don't come home to register because they believe wherever they find themselves in any part of this country is home for them. And such people should not be crucified for meaning well to unite this country. So on the Southeast is gradually coming on board, and APC. And I assure you that they will play their role. But you know, what is fair is fair, and what is just is just. What surprises me at this material time, that we're trying to build bridges of peace and frontiers of brotherhood in this country. I still see people struggling to raise posters to run for election at this crucial moment of our nation's political history, that we're trying to maintain peace and order and give everyone a sense of belonging. That brings me to a point to say that while our party has technically zoned the presidency to the South, technically, without even having said so, I think there's need for micro-zoning within the South. And it will be proper that our brothers from the Southwest and South-South will see reason, just like we did in the days of Olufalaye and Obasanjo, to do the same this time, to give everyone a sense of belonging. Because if you task me, not because I'm running for election, but I'm talking about equity and fairness. Maybe after this rest, in the next dispensation, we can say, all who can, let them do. But for now, there will be a minus if the Southeast is not carried along in the affairs of our political activities in 2023. And these are some of the things I want you to meet at the youth level, because it's all about you. I want to show you a very good example. I want to see that day where the tribe where you come from does not matter anymore, where the language you speak does not matter, but what matters is what you have upstairs and what can you offer for the development of our dear nation. So, Dayo, I also want to commend you. Having chatted with you for the first time at Closer, I can see you're a man of vision, and I want you to showcase that because APC must look for men of vision, not men of ambition. And how you know men of ambition are those who have nothing to offer and who were to be drafted to run. Because if you have vision, vision turns you crazy. You want to expose that which you are. You want to give that which is in you. You want to better the society. But when you'll be sleeping and they say, please come and do you want to run? Can you run? That means we are bringing men of ambition, not men of vision. And this is very, very key. And if we do not act quickly under the present situation, which our ugly condition points out to us, we might be taking the wrong step. So we need young men like you. But for me, as a presidential aspirant, I'm in this race for one reason: to change the narratives of this country for better. And again, to make the youth the anchor, the pivot upon which all affairs of our nation will be built and anchored on technology. Because when people say, fight crime, fight insurgents, fight insecurity, and I said, engage the youth, empower the youth, then insecurity will leave. But for as long as you keep fighting insecurity and not engaging the youth, you have engaged in an endless fight that will yield no result from thy kingdom come to thy kingdom come. So the youth are the asset which eventually has turned into the problem of our nation. And until we realize this and keep them busy and engage them, then insurgency will remain in perpetuity. Once more, as a youth leader, please convey my message to the youths. We expect a lot from you. Count not on our mistake of your fathers. If we have made mistake, see from our mistake and correct the future. Because the future is just, definitely. And you are the one riding into the rough road of the future, where most of the leaders will not be here anymore. So if I were you, embrace peace, love each other, and I'm happy that you are wearing a Hausa cap, a Yoruba man, and you have taken a Yoruba man and Igbo man with you. You are starting on the right point. And let no one deceive you anymore that we are Yorubas. Please vote for Yoruba man. And the Yoruba man never cared how you have been doing, how you've been feeding all your life. You didn't care about how you go to school. You never cared about what you are going through. But they say, when you come for election, you say, vote me, I'm a Yoruba man. I'll tell you, vote me, and I'm an Igbo man. You didn't even know who you are. So those sentiments will not occur. But I stand only one point, that for equity and to give everybody a sense of belonging, let Southeast be given opportunity. I hope you don't mistake my two sides of the coins. So I want to thank you, and I pray that this nation will sing a new song in 2023, and APC shall win, definitely. Thank you, and God bless you.
The next generation of entrepreneurs, multi-billionaires, because young people have gifts and talent, but we need in particularly mentorship of leaders who have built businesses, and the Southeast has given us an example of how that can be done excellently. And sir, that region also happens to be the region that has hardly voted for our party in a long time. But we are grateful for the effort that people like yourself and others of that extraction have done to ensure that the All Progressive Congress can continue to have impact, visibility, and influence in Southeast Nigeria. And as we go into the 2023 election, people have said that the Southeast has normally voted for the opposition party. But it is our goal that we can win the hearts and mind of our young people from that region and ensure that they can, in this coming election, vote for the All Progressive Congress. And that they will not just have 25% in the 36 states of the Federation, but we are going to win the all 36 states of Federation for the All Progressive Congress. And that is the vision of the National Youth Office as we go into the 2023 election. And that is one of the reasons, Your Excellency, why I'm here, to be able to first commend you as a leader from the Southeast, and also to seek for your continuous impact in that region. Because as we all know, currently in the region there's a lot of restiveness. And that restiveness is being championed also by young people. My generation, at the heart of the sit at home on Monday and all the experiences that we've seen in Southeast Nigeria. And as one of the leaders from that region, you have a responsibility to be able to do more on behalf of our party, to ensure that we can get the young people of that region to embrace peace, and also in particular that they see the good vision that the All Progressive Congress has to offer even as we go forward. I'm happy that in that region, for example, we have about to complete the second Niger bridge, that is also, and a lot of other development that the Buhari Oshibajo administration is doing in Southeast Nigeria. I believe, sir, that you have a strong duty to continue to do more to ensure that we can win hearts and minds of our youth in that area. You have mentored many of them, you have given many of them scholarship, you have created opportunities for many of them. We now need to bring them home into our party and ensure that they can see the vision of the progressive. Because the progressive party and the progressive family is about welfare, about education, about growth, about development, about economic empowerment. And I have no doubt that as we continue to see founding fathers of our party like yourself, you will continue to do more to help us win hearts and minds as we go into the 2023 election, because that is one major mandate for us as the youth wing of the party. Thank you so much.